Is the Sata RP5500X good for base coat? Well, we're gonna find out today, everybody. We're gonna run some tests on our paper before we get spraying onto this Chevy truck we're spraying today. This particular Sata, everybody, has the 1.3 setup. I know a lot of people use the 1.2s for base coat, and there's a lot of other controversy about it out there. We're gonna find out today, everybody, if this Sata is really capable of spraying some base coat. I know a lot of bigger painters that swear by them to this day for everything from sealer to base coat to clear coat, whatever. So stick around to the end, guys, and I'm gonna give you my honest review on how this thing sprays base coat and learn some tips and tricks on the way. Okay, everybody. First thing we gotta do here, we gotta go through and we gotta spot seal this truck, and then I'm gonna put some color blender down to help our color blend on spots I don't want paint. And the reason why I brought you in here was, I'm gonna show you a little comparison. So I'm gonna spot seal, put color blender down with my DV1. Okay, we're about at 20 PSI. Fluid's pretty much wide open, fan's wide open. So you get a nice, pretty decent fan pattern with this DV1. It's my go-to usually. And I'm just gonna give you a comparison down here with some sealers so you can see the difference and kind of how it sprays. Like I said, there's your eye pattern. It's a little bit fatter than the Sata. It's more of an oval pattern actually. You can back up. Now we'll do about, I don't know, about a foot away. And you can see the coverage that this DV1 really has. It really, really opens wide up. I mean, any further than that, you're getting dead zones right in the middle, right on the bottom. It's not very good. So your sweet spot for your DV1, which I know it's going to be different with the Sata, and we're going to go over that. But right here, this is the DV1 spray right here. This is just a quick overview of how it sprays. All right, we're going to get right to sealing this truck. All right, we got the Sata broke out now. I just didn't want to dirty my DV1 again. Like I said, this is the Sata RP5500X. And all we're gonna do right now, guys, we're gonna get some color blender taken and put down. So right now we're just stacking away all the overspray. All right, and I don't normally do this, but we're gonna go ahead and put color blender over the whole side here. It's gonna help our metallics flow out better. I'm not 100% sure what this Sata is gonna do with the base coat, so just wanted to be have an extra barrier, make sure I'm safe on everything. And I think it's about flashed off enough. We're pretty much ready to go here. We're gonna get this on, and then we're gonna break out the base coat, and I'm gonna show you some fluid pressures and everything else, everything that we're doing to make this paint atomized directly out of this Sata. All right. Okay, here's the base coat that we have, everybody. It's WA409Y. It's called Scars Blue. Scars Blue, I don't know. Anyway, just gonna get this stuff all mixed up the right way. Okay, so far out of the gate, and did not spray this out. The reason I'm not, because I had the paint store, mix up the color, and I know it's going to be pretty damn close. We're painting the whole side, so. But this is a pretty heavy pearl, or metallic blue. So what we're going to do to make sure our stuff doesn't build up in the filters, we're going to get a separate cup here. We're We're gonna put it through a strainer. Then what we're gonna do is rip our filter out of our PPS cup. And what that's gonna do, like I said, is gonna help not build up into the filter and all the metallics come out at once. Sometimes that happens. It's a big pain in the butt. I'm sure a lot of other painters deal with that on a daily basis. Okay. I've got that all stirred up, mixed up, rocked and rolling. I just like taking this guy here, rip the filter right out of it. Throw her in the trash. Alright, then we're ready to rock and roll. See you in the booth. We are ready for base coat. So we got our blue all mixed up. I'm sure everybody's seen that. So, first thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna check our gun settings. This is our fan. That's wide open. That's all the way closed. I don't know. Everywhere I've read, it says when you want to spray base coat, you should turn it back just a hair. I don't know how true this is. I haven't had a ton of time to play with my Sata except for clear coat. I think it clears panels really nice. This is your fluid control. I think I got this about, I don't know, about halfway out. Now we're running our Atom at about 26. I don't know. I had it up to 27 earlier. I kind of liked how it was spraying. So, okay. Well, we're gonna see what it looks like on our paper, everybody. So we're gonna go for about 6 inches away here and see what happens. Holy crap! Yeah, that's a big difference from our DV1, isn't it? That's about 6 inches away. That was about 6 inches away with our DV1. It's a nice big fat white eye pattern. It atomizes completely different. It's a goopy type of eye instead of more of an oval shape. When you get back further, see what happens here. I mean, just a hose, guys. That was about a foot away. That's what we were getting with the DV1. It's hard to see it, but this thing is just a monster. You can spray this thing, it's completely different than the DV1. You don't want to spray close up like the DV1. You want to back up about, I don't know, we were about a foot away on that guy. And hey, just for the heck of it, let's bring it back a little bit further and see how bad it is. Okay, now we're starting to get some dead zones. Right here, right here. It's a little light up top, a little heavy on the bottom. So that's pretty much gonna be our sweet spot, everybody. We're gonna be spraying it about a foot away, which is different for me because I'm used to my Devilbiss or my colors. So hopefully we can get a nice finish on this truck and we'll go from there. Now, obviously I do want to play with settings a little bit more, everybody, but that seems to be the sweet spot for everything. Obviously there's, you know, 1,500 settings you could put on a gun. I don't have all day, not today, but I mean, this is going to be an honest review of this Sata jet, so everybody stick around to the end so we can check that out. Another thing I want to point out is I'm not sponsored by anybody. I had to buy this gun. This gun costs $1,200 with the Atom. It's no joke. Very expensive. Heck, if I wanted to change the needle size, the whole kit for that's like $400 or $500. It's crazy. But I wanted to make sure I had this gun for clear coat on some of my show car jobs. It really does flow out sweet. I just need to use it more and get more used to it, everybody. But all right, let's get some color on this bad boy. All right, first thought, it is an absolute hose. The fluid transportation is really nice. It seems to be pretty efficient. And I don't know, but there's a lot of material that just went on the panel. But I wanted to make sure, since it was atomized and different than my DV1, that I was getting everything pretty even. So that's why I went right back over and smashed a half a coat on. We are using solvent base coat. This is DVC. We're gonna give this a minute or two to flash off. We're gonna come back and put another coat on. I have gotta say, for just a quick coat and a half, everybody, I think it's already covered. Now I'm gonna do one more coat, maybe a coat and a half, get her wet and get our blend a little better. Other than that, man, I think this Sata's doing pretty dang well with this base coat. I don't know why I didn't start using it before. I still love my DV1, but yeah, we got absolute ample coverage already. So let's get a second coat on her. Okay, obviously I'm not 100% comfortable with this gun yet, but man, for the first couple times that I've used it on a bigger job, this thing really does a great job on getting the fluid transportation down. I mean, it's getting the material on the panel, and really, for efficiency, that's definitely what it's about. I ended up just bringing an extra coat over my fender. There was nothing to butt it up against to anyway. I already got in trouble with my hood up there, so that was kind of just a free customer fix for him. So, but this color is pretty good. We'll see how it looks in clear, guys. But we're gonna go mix up some clear and stick around to the end, and I'll give you a full review on what I think about this thing spraying color. All right, I know, boo me. I'm gonna go back to my DV1 to clear, guys. I'm just used to it. The conditions are starting to change, so that's always an issue. You gotta spray different and everything. And I'm not chancing it. I gotta get this truck done over with, so we're just gonna clear with the DV1. But we're gonna speed this up so everybody can get right to the other part.
Did it again, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10. Did it again, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 2 doors in my coupe. I look better under you, girl, I love you, you my truth. OJ with that juice, got that magic dirty too. Tell me what you tryna do. Look, I'm hotter than 10. Check out my phone and you call it again. Pull up outside and you all in the fence. Keeping it up, I don't need the extends. Running it back and again and again. It is so good, got you telling your friends. You late for work, second traffic again. We not disturb, now we off at the grid. Who does it better? Did it again, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10. Did it again, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on. Did it again, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10. Did it again, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on. did it again. Got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10, got me on 10. 2 doors in my coupe, I look better under you. Girl, I love you, you my truth. The OJ with that juice, got that magic 32. Tell me what you tryna do.
This thing turned out really nice and clean. Okay, everybody. So here's my honest review on spraying base coat with this RP 5500. Like I said before, this does have the 1.3 in it. I know a lot of guys use 1.2s for the base coat. This is just my happy medium. I didn't go with 1.4 because people said it was just too much for clear. And honestly, that's what I bought this gun for. It was made for clear coat. I know I didn't clear this with this RP 5500, but the temperature and humidity's changing and everything, and everybody knows as a painter that you will have issues. Usually it's with runs, not used to the humidity and everything. So. But as far as fluid transportation, I'm gonna have to give this guy a 10 out of 10 because god dang it, it really just laid it on. It laid it down nice and even. I could have messed with the settings just a little bit more and got it a little bit wetter. You seen that's why I ended up going back and just hammering another quick orientation coat on my last. Other than that, fluid transportation, definitely a great gun for that. This gun is very capable for everything. I haven't had the chance, I've been way too busy, can't be taking risks. But other than that, it's been a great gun every time I've used it. The clear always lays down really nice with it. Sometimes I'm running it on the floor though, so I didn't want to screw around in these temperature changes and the humidity changes. But the results speak for themselves, guys. That metallic laid out perfect. So, then obviously we're looking at the difference between the DV1. Here's the DV1. This was about 6 inches away. That was about a foot away. The DV1 pretty much operates in that range right there, distance-wise, for the pressure and the amount of fluid coming out. I mean, every gun's different. Everybody sprays different. So got my wall a little bit, but anyway, that's about 6 inches away for this Sata. So you can really tell that this stuff is just coming out like a hose. And I love that big fat Y eye pattern that it's got. It makes it really simple to lay base coat down. And I really didn't have any issues with any kind of dead zones until I got it about almost 2 feet away. So this gun really is a capable gun for doing everything. And I believe if you're in the market for a good gun and you're looking for on the cheap, that's not the gun for you. This isn't it. But if you're really looking for professional results, production to just go really smooth and really quick, then definitely this is something to consider. This is a pretty amazing gun, but it's pricey. Like I said, it's about $1,200 with the add-on. But if you're looking for something else, if you're looking for a cheaper, decent gun, I can't say super cheap because I think the DV1 runs about $800. But that is a super capable gun. I use it every day in production. As you've seen, I cleared with it even. It's a great gun. And just like any gun, the different settings you set it at, that'll give you different patterns. It'll give you different fluid transportation. It'll give you different atomization. So it's all about playing with them too, guys. And sometimes I just don't have time. Like I said, I've had this Sata for like, I don't know, it's probably been close to 8 months. And I've used it for clear mostly. This is my second time I've sprayed a big job using the base coat with it. So I figured I'd just do a quick review. Other than that, if you like that video, check this one out right here. And if you like what you see, I want everybody to go hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, ring that notification bell, and this has been Murder the Finish.